running out of breath. Terror in my eyes, I wonder what would happen next. She ripped up my shirt and my pants too. She said, come here now, I'm a guy like you. She's a lady Frankenstein. She's a lady Frankenstein. She's a lady Frankenstein.
Ah, yes, you just came out of the shameless self-promotion portion of the Tony Jones Show.
Nepotism alive and well.
You just heard from Tony Jones and the Cretin 3, featuring George Garner on bass, Lady Frankenstein, the name of that one. Before that, we heard from Shore City, The Ghost of John Crosland. Now, there's two distinct reasons that I just played some Tony Jones and the Cretin 3. One of them being is that said band may be seeing the light of day very shortly.
Yes.
Our new guitar player, Dave Sage, of course, from Crinkly Ass Crackers, and also formerly of the Necrophiliac Meat Circus, picking up the songs rather promptly and rather quickly. And
yeah, we found a kindred spirit at last.
Now, that was the first reason to play that song, to let everybody know that you could possibly be seeing, or you will be seeing, some live Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 appearances pretty soon. We got some new music online. The second part is because Lady Frankenstein, the song you just heard, one of our most popular tunes, we've been playing it for a few years now, and I still don't know the lyrics on the regular basis.
But
so
they come back to you just in time, though, which is a good
They do,
sign.
yeah. Sometimes it really, well, it's not unlike, and if you can believe it, we're almost running out of time of this episode of the Tony Jones Show. Now, it feels like we just sat down, and George Garner and I kind of looked at each other and said, what the heck are we going to talk about for the next hour? And then it kind of all came to us. There was a muse in the room. There was some serendipity. And the same thing happens to me with lyrics when we're playing out or when we're practicing. I'll hear a few notes, and I'll think to myself, I have no idea what the lyrics are. And then I'll hear a few more notes, and I'll realize, all right, I know what the words are now.
Yes, they come to you from the void.
But I want to get back to, because we are running out of time, I want to get back to the music. I want to try to squeeze in a few more tracks before the episode is over for the week. So we're going to hear from one of my favorite, I would call him a lo-fi art rock band. That's probably not what they call themselves, but that's what I'm going to call them. And they've been in the studio with us. They are the Pixels. This track is Memory Boy, not Memory Boy, George. Get your head out of the gutter.
I have not lowered my head to the gutter yet on this show, and I want appreciation for it.
This is Memory Boy. It's the Pixels right here on the Tony Jones Show. It is the October Accord right here on the Tony Jones Show. On My Own, the name of that one. Before that, we heard from the Pixels, Memory Boy. The October Accord playing the big Pop Rocks Festival in just a few weeks' time. It's at Simon's in Providence, Rhode Island. Go to facebook.com/The October Accord. Check that out. One of those big all-day festival type gigs that everybody loves. George Garner is here. And George, if you can believe it, first of all, I want to thank you for being a part of the broadcast today.
My pleasure.
Just like the old days when we were behind the microphones each and every week. And if you can believe it, as it feels like we just sat down, it's time to get the heck out of here.
Yeah, that's also a familiar feeling, too.
That's the magic of radio. I believe it is the magic of radio. You sit down, and next thing you know, you're getting back up. But I do want to leave you all with one more track, and I want to remind you of who you heard today. We kick things off with the Misfits off of the new Project 1950. We heard from Melissa and the Liberators. 2 from the Infidels. We heard some heavy metal from Whiskey Fire. We heard from Hunter with Before You Go, Stay. We heard from Shore City. There was a little bit of nepotism when you heard from Tony Jones and the Cretin 3. You heard from the Pixels. You just heard from October Accord. And we'll leave. We're gentlemen here on the Tony Jones Show. We always play the female-fronted rock and roll on the program. And we're going to leave you with that as we wrap up another episode of the Tony Jones Show. Don't forget, everybody you heard on this program, except for the Misfits, is local music. So go ahead and see if you can pry yourself away from YouTube, pry yourself away from Netflix every once in a while.
Get off the couch.
And go and check out some great... We're on an upswing with local music. You know, we have followed the algorithms for years and years around here, and now we're at the upswing.
Yep, Tony Jones has the chart to prove it right here in the studio.
I could make a Kramer-esque chart on this wall right here and show you the algorithms of local music. But while I do that, we're going to hear from Roz Raskin and the Rice Cakes, a big hit for them a few years back. This is Floorboards. Hey, thank you all for tuning in. It's TonyJones.org, Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on Twitter at Tony Jones NRI. The McGunks next week, and a very special guest 2 weeks. We're working on the aforementioned Psycho, John from Firehouse 13, formerly of Club Hell. This guy has been involved in music for years and years. He is one of the scrupulous promoters in the area. Many unscrupulous promoters. This guy is one of the very few.
Scrupulous and promoter. That almost sounds like an oxymoron.
That is almost a scary thought when you think about it. But and I've been trying to interview him for years, and I think this might finally happen. But we'll talk about that when that happens, or maybe we'll talk about it next week. We're going to hear from Roz Raskin and the Rice Cakes now. Here's Floorboards. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Sweat under moonlight, and I washed all my knives in a bucket of film, sinking to Daddy's armchair and listen to the knocking on the floorboard. Oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Have I done? Oh, what have I done? The mess I made. Oh, what have I done? The mess I made. Oh, what have I done? Inside of I don't know if I can get out. Wanna see front of me as open wide this time, this time, this time. taste for blood.